what I wanted was a small stove for my RV, and I want one that can run on very low wattages, and I had a little bit of a hard time finding it. I have these power stations, and they only go up to 800 watts. I do have more, but I would like to be able to use this most of the time. So what this does, it fills that need that I have, and I'll show you. You plug it in, and that goes, gets in the ready state, it's called. To turn it on, I've been testing it out, and that's why it's warning me it's hot. It's a safety feature. Looks like it's cooled down. Anyway, it's in the ready mode. You can see the orange light here. You turn it on. Now it's ready to start. And I hit function, and it immediately starts to 1000, which I got to turn down really quick. So supposedly right now it's at 600 watts. There's a button here. If you hold function down, it'll go between the temperature and the wattage. And I'm more interested in the wattage because I need to know what I can run without shorting this out. So I'm going to go back to wattage. There's a little arrow here. I don't know if you can see it. It says it's at 1000, but this is a little confusing. It's going to be at 500 here. I hope you can see that. So it seems to be running half of what I'm showing. So if I go down, this is a plus and a minus. If I go down 800, this will be 400. This is perfect for me because now I have something I can control the wattage at a very low wattage. Actually, it'll go much lower. It goes down to 200, which is only about 100 for me. But again, this is what I want. I need to turn that back on. I want to be able to control the wattage. I can feel the heat, and you're probably not going to cook too much at 200, of course. You're just going to be warming things. But now I have full control. 400 watts, it's going to say 200. I have to figure out why this is double. So it says 600 watts here, it's going to be 300 on mine. Approximately. Oh, there, it's exactly there for a second. But anyway, I like this. It just goes plus. You can turn the temperature up and down. I'm doing the wattage. It's got a timer, a lock, on-off switch, function. I'm still a little confused on how to run everything, but the main thing I was interested in is being able to control my wattage, and this does it exactly how I want. End of test.
This is a nice stove item here. Now you'll notice that it's saying hot, hot here. I had it on before and then I turned it off and I thought I'd start over here. But meanwhile, it comes back and does this hot if the temperature of the surface is any warmer than 176 degrees. So let's turn it back on and it looks like dash, 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 dash. Now I thought you press these buttons here to get the different heats, but that's not the way you do it. You do this and it steps through them, you notice. So it'll cycle through the different heat levels. Or you can do this, you can go like that, but it's still on heavy or heave in this case. But there. So now if I say it's on melt, but it's on melt function at the high pressure, at the high temperature, which is not something you really want to do. I will melt. Anyway, this child lock, hold it down for 3 seconds. There it's on, and then nothing else can be adjusted. Oh, really? Even if I've locked it? All right. I thought nothing else could be adjusted if I touch that. Oh, I can't. All right, good. All right. All right, let's unchild lock it. So, yeah. And then turn it off again. And then you'll notice it goes back into hot, 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 hot mode. I did try this with one pan that was not totally flat and it didn't heat evenly, and that is what it says don't do. So I was just testing. Anyway, there you go. It's like a nice hot plate for like a dorm room or travel situation. There you go. Cheers.
Tes erreurs ne te définissent pas. Et tu l'as prouvé chaque jour depuis que tu es parti. Je ne pourrais pas être plus fier de toi. J'ai besoin de toi pour